from the fitness segment of the program, and it's the Hot Gist coming to you live from Coconut Grove Regency, Accra, Ghana, on your Spadali Entertainment TV. Right, this morning we're talking about fashion photography. You remember that last week or last 2 weeks we started a series in photography, and we started off by giving you the general knowledge about what photography is. And we said to you that we're going to be taking it in stages, giving you all the various and the different types of photography and the word photography itself. And so today we have in the studios a fashion photographer, okay? And before I introduce him to you, let's have breakfast and we'll be set to roll. Enjoy. Welcome back from breakfast, and that's a Nigerian dodo with gizzard. Yummy. Right, let me introduce to you my guest in the studios, and I'll ask him what he thinks about breakfast. Our breakfast this morning on the show. Good morning, Akins.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm great. You know the deal.
Charlie.
You're looking fabulous.
Thank you.
Is it because you're a fashion photographer?
You know, it runs in the family.
It runs in the family, yeah.
Yeah.
So because you're are you a fashionista yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why
I actually
you
try
are
to
so
make
much
sure
interested in doing fashion photography.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, so viewers, like I said to you earlier, the Hot just gives you nothing but the best. We educate you, we inform you, and of course we entertain you. And anytime we pick a topic, we are not in a rush to kick it out of the way. We try to go deeper and deeper to unveil all the secrecies in the topic. And we treated the general overview, the general perspective about photography, but today we are delving into a different type of photography, and today we got hold of a fashion photographer who is in the house to tell us about his work and how he's able to put his art into skills, how he's able to take beautiful pictures of fashionistas and all of that. We're going to be asking him loads and loads of questions. There is a lot for you to learn from this interview, so don't you go anywhere. Just do stick and stay with me on the Hot Gist, and I promise you nothing but an entertaining program and a very educative one for that matter. So please just stay tuned and enjoy the conversation with myself and Tando Akins. Anyway, he's also called Kingsley. Alright, you're welcome back.
Thank you.
Now, tell me what you think about breakfast this morning.
It was yummy. I told you. I should get that recipe because I want to try it.
Oh, you want to try
I would love
it?
to
You
try
saw the
it.
process.
Yeah, I did.
Simple, right?
Very, very simple. Trust me. This could be ready in like 15 to 30 minutes.
You should have
breakfast ready.
something ready to go.
Charlie, to serve someone.
To serve someone, huh? Alright. Okay, so viewers, if you're home and you haven't left for work yet and you're thinking about what to eat this morning, that's something good we brought you with. Very simple to prepare. Just put it together, have breakfast, and set your day going, alright? Okay, so let's start talking to Akins. Akins, where are you based and why photography?
I'm based in Teshi,
Okay,
and I feel photography is a core.
I see.
Yeah, because I sit back sometimes trying to look at myself and ask myself, would I want to do anything else, or did I actually want to do anything else than where I am now?
Right.
And I realize there's nothing different from what I'm doing. So I feel it's more than a talent, it's a core.
I see. So it's a talent and you want to pursue it, or you started pursuing
I'm
it.
already pursuing it.
Great. Okay, so when did you start photography?
I started photography in 2008. Yeah, 2008. But I officially became known 3 years ago.
Oh,
Was that
you started photography how many years ago?
2008.
2008.
That was when
So that's about 6 years?
That was 6 years.
Whoa.
And I actually got my exposure in 2013.
In 2013, so it's been 3 years since you started photography officially. I see. So how's the journey been so far?
It's not been easy like always, but determination and hard work, we still true, and we are here today.
I see. Oh, all right. So, in your own words and in your own understanding, when we talk about, okay, now tell me, what type of photography do you do? Because I want our viewers to hear from the horse's own mouth.
Okay, I do all kinds of photography, but I specialize in fashion
Photography.
Yeah.
That's what you. So you do any other kind of
I do any
photography?
other kind of-
Yeah, but you're more specialized and do it better in fashion photography. Okay, so tell us what fashion photography is in your own words.
I feel fashion photography is a combination of clothes and garments
Right.
being arranged on a figure.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a human, it could be anything. But then I feel it's a combination of clothes, accessories, arranged on a figure.
Okay.
That is what fashion photography is.
Right. Fashion and photography, you said, is about clothing, accessories,
Being arranged.
be
on a
arranged
figure.
on a figure.
Yeah.
All right. So once you see somebody be arranged in that costume, then there is a need for you to put it on an image or to capture it.
When you see that, it should tell you you're talking about fashion.
Right.
So you know, come on, this is where you need to place it
Okay.
under fashion.
Okay.
That is it.
Okay. So you pick that one and you project it into combining it with fashion and photography. So once it means that you are attracted to something fashionable. So the moment you see it, you want to make.
Before I started photography itself, I spent nights on the net trying to watch photography
Understand.
stuff
Right.
together. And then I realized I am attracted to fashion.
Fashion. Okay.
I love to see the prints, I love to see the foreign prints, I love to see the ornaments, I love to see all those accessories being arranged and captured and
Okay.
style.
Okay.
So I wasn't looking at just that, I was looking at others too. But I realized I had interest in fashion.
Yeah, because I was just going to ask you why fashion particularly.
Yes. So, before anybody starts an occupation,
Right.
it's something about occupation that drives you. Let's assume, okay, let me use my photography. I wanted to do photography. I ended up going through magazines,
Okay.
books,
Right.
on the net about fashion.
Okay.
I realized most of the stuff I come about is about fashion.
It's
So I
about
said,
fashion.
okay, fine. I think
You have a
comparing-
flair in that.
I can relate
Area.
easily
Right.
with that because I know
Right.
more about fashion.
Right.
So I feel adding my camera to it will do great.
Would do
And
great.
it's helped over the years.
It's helped over the years. All right. So tell me, people see photography as a very mere job, and I want to ask you, what goes into photography?
Okay, basically photography is a combination of camera and light.
Right.
But everyone would say gadgets don't come cheap. That is how come when you call someone for a job, the person might have to price you very
Yeah,
high.
yeah. Yeah.
But looking at it as a mere job, I'll say it's wrong. It used to be.
It used to be.
Let's say,
Yeah. Some 10 years
10,
past.
15, 20 years past. It used to be a major. It used to be a paparazzi. He would
Yeah.
come over with his bike.
Yes.
You guys take pictures and you bring it to you.
Yeah.
But now it's gone beyond that.
Yeah.
Because
Thanks
We-
to technology.
technology, you get it. We even have the graphics or design side of photography. So
Right.
photography is really now emerging. It's really growing very fast.
Yeah,
Here
in our part of the world.
Here in Ghana, we are still picking up. We are getting there.
Yeah.
But trust me,
But
it's
in Western
moving.
world, it's
It's
gone
it's
way
a business.
beyond.
It's a
Yeah,
business.
because of course, if the photography is not in vogue or photography is not in existence, then our lives would be boring.
You can capture moments.
Yeah, you can capture moments, you
I
can have memories.
had a chance to meet one Gerald Annan Force, I don't know if I got his name right.
Right.
And from what I heard, the images we see about Nkrumah was captured by him.
You see?
So let's assume,
How would we have known Nkrumah?
okay, let's
Some of us, how would we have known him
Thank you.
if there was
If it
no
wasn't
camera?
captured. Someone
It
was even
not
saying,
captured.
hardly will you hear people say, I want to be like Yasantua. Because there are no pictures of Yasantua
Exactly.
to tell us who she looks like, what she
Yeah.
looks like.
Yeah, you sometimes
Who
think
she
that
is.
there are pictures of
I
her.
know a lot.
Okay.
You only see her with her gun.
And
That
that's
is the only
it.
picture. we see.
Nothing more than
I have
it.
pictures of Nkrumah in his ride with his first lady and all that, and I get to know.
And that was just recent too.
Thank you.
Even photography, I'm sure started from way back.
way back. So,
Yeah, yeah.
we're still picking up.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to get
With
there. But
time.
trust me, photography is actually selling our. I'll use my fashion designer as an example. It's really
Okay.
selling them because when you have your stuff captured
Yeah.
nicely and professionally,
Mhm.
come on, you get international
People
jobs to
would
feature.
get,
You know
yeah.
that, yeah.
So it means that the perception about photography being a menial job should be discarded.
I should trust
Mm.
me. You should try, if you're thinking so, try booking a photographer for your event. And you have an idea.
Ask me, I'll tell you.
Go on, you do
Come and
that.
ask me, I'll
Don't
tell
scare
you.
them away.
Oh, really? Yeah, so doing fashion photography has got to do with working majority of the times with females. Why is fashion photography more centered on femininity?
The first model who was captured in photography was a
Right.
female.
Right.
The name has skipped me, I would have mentioned that.
Okay.
It was a female. There was one of these French ladies, those highly positioned ladies, way
Right.
back in like 1811 or 1911, one of those years, yeah. So we actually have the perspective of perception of photography is all about female. And the whole thing is ladies love pictures.
Yes.
Do you get it? You hardly get a dude calling you, a guy calling you on a normal day.
That I want to
Charlie,
have. I want to
just
have a
want
photo
to
shoot.
pictures for mine. You hardly get that. But you can get ladies like mine. My ladies to tell
my
yeah.
goodness.
Call you on a
Don't sell
normal
me
day.
to the world.
Oh, go like, hey kids, you know, I want to do this, I want to do that. And it's you know, it's about, now,
Yeah.
we are looking at it from the business side of everything.
Yes,
because
yes.
we actually got to pay bills.
Right.
So we look at clients who can help pay bills. And this kind looks like ladies are dominating in the whole process.
The industry
Thank you.
of photography.
Thank you.
All right, so let's go into education when it comes to photography. Like I said earlier on, people think it's a menial job, so you don't have to educate yourself or you don't have to go to school to become a photographer. So you just need a camera and then you practice how to, capture, how to focus and all of that. Tell me about the genesis of a good and a professional photography in terms of education.
Okay. Photography will start with passion.
Right.
That is, like you say. I got a chance to meet one sports photographer. She's called Abusi. Her name is very huge. And she was like, now we don't have photographers, we have camera clickers. Yeah, because everybody picks up a camera and goes like,
I'm a photographer.
But then when you get closer, you realize there's a lot of mathematics, there's a lot of physics in what we do. Because combination of light and camera is a whole lot. Let's assume I'm shooting, then my weather changes.
Yes.
It automatically means my settings and everything has to change.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the education about photography,
yeah.
fine, it's a calling to me, but then I'm studying to upgrade myself to meet the standard. Because just the camera and the light won't help you take good pictures. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Because what I might know, come on, I might think I know everything. Photography is a learning process. You can't know everything until you die.
Absolutely.
So the second you pick a camera, one thing comes to mind: take a picture. When you take a picture, for you to know it's a good picture or a bad picture, you need education.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
And then I think most of our courses now in our tertiary institutions have photographies attached to it.
Yeah,
Like
especially
the journalists,
yeah,
students,
photojournalism.
they have photography attached to it. They study it.
Yeah.
I think at the latter end of the year, they actually get to go to town, take pictures,
Yeah.
learn
Yeah,
about
because
it.
I did that as well in
Do
school.
you get it? So,
Yeah.
like you were saying, it's not a mere job. It's not
It's a
just
mere job.
any job you can take a camera and if you don't want to tarnish your brand,
Okay.
our advice, study and know exactly what you're doing. Because trust me, some clients know better than we do.
Absolutely.
And if you don't upgrade yourself, you always find yourself wanting. And when you do
Wanting.
that, you should know you're losing your clients.
You lose your
Yeah.
time
So go ahead, love to do photography, have the passion for it, and don't forget to study.
to study.
Yeah.
Right, I agree with you when you mention when the weather is not good, it affects your photograph, it affects the shooting
Yeah.
process, so you may need to adjust. It happened to me on Sunday at the church service. I wanted to take my birthday, so on a Sunday after church, I wanted to take my glorious Thanksgiving whatever picture.
Pictures, yeah.
And then the weather was so bad, and usually when the weather is good, the camera takes absolutely good
Sure.
pictures.
And you so love them.
That day I was so frustrated. The pictures were not forthcoming. The weather was so bad. I tried to change the setting. It just couldn't work. But I'm sure if I were a professional, I would have been able to tune the camera in a way that would suit the weather.
Let me come in here.
Yeah.
There was this time I was working in town, and I saw two ladies taking a selfie.
Right.
They actually had a sun positioned behind them.
Right.
And you know, when your sun is behind you, you're having a reflection of light into your camera.
Yes, so the
image
will be dark.
becomes dark.
Yeah.
Because if it's a professional camera, I can throw another light source from the front.
Right.
That could, how do you call it? Cover the blurriness in front of you and the darkness in front of you, and I'm going to get a better picture. So I just looked to them and went like, you guys should face the sun. When you face the sun,
you get a good picture.
So then they turned, faced the sun and took their picture, and trust me, they spent minutes.
Taking more pictures.
You're like, do you get it? So it comes down to that. You need to know all this stuff before you.
Right. Okay, so tell us about your publications or any awards you've received or won so far in your journey as a photographer.
Let me say, when I started, the first major, should I say, my first major breakthrough contract came from the British government.
Oh, I see.
Like I told you, I do also photography. They actually needed pictures taken of documents being kept in a local court, Abuko.
Oh, I see.
From 84 to 2013 when I came across them.
Right.
They actually brought, the first project, they brought people from Canada and land a perspective to come and do the whole project. But it didn't go well.
It didn't go well.
So I got a connection, I was introduced, then I told them I don't have a problem, it could be done.
Right.
So the first official job I got was from the British government.
Seriously.
And I nailed it. I nailed it. I nailed it.
And they kept coming.
And they kept following. The man told me, Akins, I booked my flight for 1 month, 2 weeks. I brought people here to stay for 3 months. You couldn't finish the job.
Yeah.
Are you sure you can finish it? I told him you don't have a problem.
Wow.
So I'm talking about we taking pictures of writings in books. You get it? Kept from, you should know how dusty all these books are going to be. So this is a challenge. You say you're a photographer. Okay, fine. This is the job. We need you to take pictures of this. This is something you go and see, and it's not the everyday picture you take.
Right.
It's not the person posing before a camera. It's not the person in
daylight.
It's
totally different.
This is different. So how do you know that? It happened. We nailed it. Right. So I haven't got any award as a player yet, but with that job being put in the British archives, I think it's a plus.
Wow, that's great. It's a great plus for your first breakthrough from Britain is great. Okay, so tell us about the ideas to shoot, where the ideas that come to you and how you quickly put your ideas together in shooting from whatever location.
Okay, before anybody sets on set, we have something we call photography eyes.
Okay.
I could be walking here.
Photography eyes.
Photography eyes. I could be walking here, but I might see a shot from an angle. Okay. Okay. I don't know if you realize when we walked to your set when we were supposed to do your pre-birthday shoot.
Yes.
When we got there, my guy and I went around for like 10 minutes.
10 minutes trying
to
visualize
the whole place. So when you came, we didn't waste time. We just told you go there, go there, go there, go there, because we put in the work, the teamwork and all that before we start. We all look at good location.
Right.
Somebody will say there's something like a good location. Yeah, it's true. But for what you are doing and the kind of picture you are taking, you should know the kind of location that will suit.
Right.
Now, colors comes into consideration. I can't have a client wear a green outfit in a green background. Then there's competition between my client and the foreground, the background. Right. You get it? So we put all these stuff into consideration. Unless maybe I'm doing a color standout photography. Color standout is when you normally see your figure in colored and the background is in black and white.
Oh.
That is what we call color standout photography.
Oh, I see.
If I'm doing color standout photography, then I don't care where the background is. I can still nail it because I know what I'm doing. Do you get it? Yeah. Right. So when it comes to preparations, we actually use our eyes. We visualize the way we want the picture to be, and we take it as such.
Oh, right. I see. So what really inspires you, and who inspires you in your work as a photographer?
Okay, before I started photography, I had a chance to see a couple of jobs on the net from Stephen Ababio, Edusei Photography,
Right.
Bobby
Bobby.
Simano Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, this, and then the OED.
Okay.
These are a couple of people I had a chance to watch pictures from before I held my camera the first time. So they actually inspired me a lot.
Right.
Big ups to them wherever they are. Thanks to
Right.
them.
Right.
We learned from whatever they have done. So we're actually
Right.
proud of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So apart from them, what else inspires your your work as a
I
photographer?
feel it's the passion.
Mm.
It's the passion. Because sometimes we do jobs that is not worth what we've been paid. But we still do it and we give it our best.
Right.
So I feel there's a passion in me for photography. Trust me, I don't see myself doing anything.
For Pick of the Day, viewers, it's a segment some of you love so much, and it's one of my favorite as well. Let's enjoy that, and when we come back, we'll keep talking to Akins. But hey, don't forget to tell me your location, your name, and who your favorite of the Pick of the Day is. I'm waiting. So, and don't forget to also send me comments about the discussion we're having in the studios with Akins, the fashion photographer. So do stick and stay and enjoy. Of the day segment of the program, and I'm waiting for your messages, viewers, and of course I have them coming in. Wow, like that. All right, so let me find out from Akins what he thinks about the Pick of the Day today.
The two videos are great because if you noticed, the combination of light and the camera was on point. The images were sharp
For the two.
Trust
Right.
me. Then one thing I want to say about video is I want to relate it to photography as in
Photography,
pictures.
Okay.
You know, video is a fast movement of pictures.
Right.
If you have tried before, you try taking a couple of pictures whilst you are walking.
Okay.
Let's say you take like 10 pictures at a go, at a click. You have like 10.
Yeah.
And when you play, you realize it looks like you're moving whilst you keep changing the
I
pictures.
saw one like that for the first time.
Good.
You know.
So with video and pictures, they relate.
The relate.
So you won't get anybody shooting a video without having knowledge about photography.
Okay.
Because videography started from photography.
Right.
Because photography
Is it what they call the cinematography something?
cinematography, good.
Right.
You get it. So the videos are very sharp. Trust me, I like them.
Sharp.
I still love them.
Sharp.
Yeah.
So you have to choose one.
I'll go for Fino.
You go for him?
Yeah, I'll go for him because I love the setup. I love the lightning. Come on, I like
Everything is on point for you.
Trust me. The fact that the images are so sharp, I'm going for him.
And in itself is an
Trust me.
inspiration.
I like it.
Okay. All right. So Akins says that he go for Fina. Is that the name right?
Fino.
Fino, yes,
Yeah,
Fino. Okay, so let's check what our viewers have to say. Sami in Odoko says that my pick of the day is for Fino. He's just done the job well. Prince Pat. I think that the photographer in his studio is very good at what he does. From what he's saying, I think that I would like to work with him. He should drop his number after the show, and then I'll try and link up with him. Alright, Tammy, we'll do just that for you. Ice Spray's video is my pick of the day. Combining natural stuff and artificial stuff was on point. Women in the video too were on point. Laugh aloud. Marshall in BC. Alright, thank you, Marshall. And then Sarah in Jolie says, good morning, Hodges. Always educating us. Bless you and your team. Please tell the gentleman I like him. My pick of the day is Fino. Alright, and then let's move to the next message. Oba in Tema says that, wow, nice conversation you're having with the gentleman in the house. I think he's very good at what he does. He should drop his number and I'll try and keep up with him. And I'd like to follow him on social media as well. Friends, please don't forget to drop that. Alright, she didn't pick anyone. Let me check from the next message. Nanajwa and Ashaman says, wow, nice show. I'm being educated and informed, and I'm enjoying myself as well. I love Ice Springs, that guy is my icon. I love everything about him. He's super talented. Okay, thank you very much, Nanajwa. And then Michael Nachimota says, wow, Principal, it's been a while. I haven't been in town. I've missed your show very much and I'm enjoying every bit of it. Hi to the photographer. He's doing a great job. My pick of the day would go for Ice Springs. All right. Let me check more messages coming in. Excuse me. And then Koa in Odogono says that, Principal, you're looking very sharp in your outfit. And then tell the photographer I like his outfit as well. He's looking great, and I can tell that he's a fashionista himself. That's why he's doing fashion photography. Of course he is. Alright, my pick of the day is Ice Springs. Alright, thank you. Sandra from Medina says Ice Springs always. His video is my pick of the day. Thank you very much, Sandra. And then Nana Ajman says that nice show, nice conversation, nice videos, nice everything. You guys do it right all the time. I'm proud of you. Alright, we are proud to know that you are happy with us as well. Okay, thank you. And then I think my last message is coming from Veronica in Asherman says that nice show, Principal. I'm loving what you guys are talking about. I'm learning a lot from what photography is, and of course how I can take good photographies as well. And so tell the gentleman that he should drop his Instagram and I'll follow him, and when I have an event I'll invite him to come and work on my wedding or my event. All right, thank you. I think that's all for today. Hey, I've lost track with who is winning. Guys, help me out. Ice Springs. Yeah, I think Ice Springs won the day. Aiken, sorry for you. Alright, so we are back in the studios, and viewers, if you just join the conversation, you're not very late because it's more for you to learn. And we're having a chat with Aikens. Aikens is a fabulous, super good photographer who is into fashion photography, and in the past we talked generally about photography, and it's going to be in series. We're talking about various types of photography, and today is his turn and we're talking fashion and photography. And so keep enjoying the conversation between Aikens and myself. So Aikens, now tell me, do you work alone or you have a team you work with?
I have a whole team.
I have a whole team.
I have a team of about 4 gentlemen.
4 gentlemen that you work with. How is your day-to-day activity like when you have a job at hand?
Okay, let's assume for your shoots.
Right.
Let me use yours for example. I guess you give me a heads up days ahead.
Okay.
So I did equally. I called them and told them this is who we are going to shoot. This is a sample of what I did for her. So you should look at what she's expecting from us.
Right.
So then suggestions came up. Okay, we need to see the location. So the location is not available yet, but we're going to go find out because we're shooting her apartment. She told me she's got a nice garden, so we should expect a garden scene.
Okay. So
then
okay. So you had a pre-meeting.
Good.
Right.
So then they did their checkups and all that. They were like, okay, then we should be looking at combining natural light with our source of light.
Oh, I see. So that's what goes into the decision before you move out.
So before we step back.
Interesting.
So you realize we'll come out and then we don't actually
have to ask too many questions.
No, we go straight to the point. And then we tried a couple of shots at home before we set up, because I have a small bushy area on my side. So we went out there because it has this green nature. So we went out there and tried a couple of shots. We got our settings for everything. Oh, before you actually came. So that's why it didn't take much time. So I thought you guys were going to take a very long time in trying to prepare for the shoot. I see. Wow. No job is small, man. Every job has a lot to be done. Yeah. Alright, so who is your favorite stylist? Who's your favorite designer or makeup artist, so to speak? For now, I'll go in for Afra K Designs. Afra K? Yeah. Enjoy. Oh, I see. Welcome back, viewers, and takes bits for you in health, lifestyle, and fashion. Yes, it's very good for you to apologize when you offend someone, because apology settles it all. It brings peace and allows you to feel free in your spirit.
And of course, street fashion is all about t-shirts, jeans, and some pair of shoes to go with. I'm sure you picked a lot from what we just said to you on Titbits. Yeah, catch us tomorrow's edition of the Hodges. Then surely you get to enjoy more of that on the only on the Hodges on Spadali Entertainment.